The year is 1580, and Osaka Castle looms before you like a monster of wood and stone. Your heart pounds beneath your shinobi shozoku as you grip the grappling hook. One mistake means death. But you're not just any ninja, you're a time traveler, thrown into feudal Japan's deadliest game of shadows. Tonight, you'll infiltrate one of history's most fortified castles, armed with both ancient ninja techniques and knowledge from the future. Will you survive the night? Welcome to the true story of ninja warfare, where nothing is what it seems and death strikes without a sound. Imagine waking up in 16th century Japan, where your smartphone is replaced by shuriken and your business meetings become assassination contracts. I'm about to take you deep into the shadow world of the ninja, specifically in Osaka, during the height of their power. But this isn't just another historical tale, this is your story, as a modern person thrust into the role of a shinobi operative. Through your eyes, we'll discover how these mysterious agents of espionage truly lived, fought, and died. The year 1580 marks a crucial turning point in Japanese history. While samurai clash in epic battles under the blazing sun, another war rages in the shadows. Osaka Castle, a fortress believed impregnable, holds secrets that could change the fate of Japan. As a time-traveling ninja recruit, you'll learn that everything you thought you knew about these shadow warriors was just the surface of a much darker, more complex reality. From the specialized weapons they wielded to the psychological warfare they mastered, we're about to separate Hollywood myth from historical fact in the most immersive way possible, by living it. Your training begins in the dead of night, in a hidden compound outside Osaka. The first lesson hits you like a bucket of cold water. Ninjas weren't supernatural beings. They were highly trained intelligence operatives. Your instructor, a battle-scarred shinobi master, teaches you that the black suits from modern movies would have gotten you killed. Instead, you learn to dress as farmers, merchants, even Buddhist monks. Deception is your first and most powerful weapon. The physical training is brutal. You spend weeks learning to move silently, your feet wrapped in special cloth to muffle any sound. The traditional ninja houses you train in are engineering marvels, with false floors, hidden compartments, and escape routes that would make modern architects envious. You learn that every wall can be a door, every ceiling a floor if you know the secrets. But the most challenging lessons come in the art of psychological warfare. You're taught that the greatest ninja victory is the battle that never happens. You learn to read micro-expressions, to detect lies in the twitch of an eyebrow, to plant seeds of discord that will flower into chaos months later. The tea ceremony becomes your battlefield, every gesture a potential signal, every sip of tea an opportunity for both poison and antidote. Your first mission arrives sooner than expected. Intelligence suggests that a rival daimyo has planted spies within Osaka Castle. Your task: infiltrate the castle's inner circles, identify the spies, and neutralize the threat without leaving a trace. The complexity of the mission is staggering. You'll pose as a tea merchant, using your knowledge of future trading routes to establish your cover story. Scaling the castle walls becomes the least of your concerns. The real challenge lies in navigating the deadly court politics. You learn that every smile masks a dagger, every compliment conceals a threat. You witness how ninjas manipulated these political waters, using gossip as weapon, rumors as poison. Your modern understanding of social networks helps you map the complex relationships, but the stakes here are lethal. In one heart-stopping moment, you find yourself serving tea to the castle lord himself. Your hands must not shake as you perform the ceremony flawlessly, even as you scan the room for signs of the spies you're hunting. The weight of your hidden weapons feels heavy against your skin, but the heaviest burden is maintaining your cover story under the penetrating gaze of samurai, trained to detect the slightest hint of deception. The deeper you go into the shadow world, the more you realize that being a ninja was never about the martial arts or the weapons. Though these were crucial, it was about becoming invisible in plain sight, about understanding human nature so deeply that you could manipulate it like a master puppeteer. Your modern knowledge of psychology gives you an edge, but the constant pressure of maintaining your cover begins to wear on your psyche. You discover hidden scrolls that reveal the true extent of ninja information networks. They weren't just isolated agents, they were part of an intricate web of informants, safe houses, and coded communications that spanned all of Japan. You learn their secret hand signals, their hidden messages written in innocent-looking poetry, their use of weather patterns and animal behavior to convey information. As weeks turn into months, you perfect the art of invisible influence. You learn to plant ideas so subtly that your targets believe they thought of them themselves. You master the use of distraction and misdirection, understanding that the human mind can only focus on one thing at a time. Your training in both future and past techniques makes you a unique kind of operative, one who can blend ancient wisdom with modern strategic thinking. The climax of your mission approaches as you finally identify the spies, but eliminating them would be too obvious, too crude. Instead, you orchestrate an elaborate scheme that turns them into double agents, feeding false information back to their masters. This, you realize, is the true art of the ninja, not just eliminating threats, but turning them into assets. Through your journey, you've learned that the ninja were not just assassins or spies, they were masters of information warfare in an age centuries before the term existed. Their techniques of psychological manipulation, their understanding of human behavior, and their ability to move unseen through society were far ahead of their time. As a time traveler, you recognize how many of their methods are still relevant in our modern world of cybersecurity and information warfare. As our journey through the shadows of feudal Japan comes to an end, a question emerges, one that echoes through the centuries. Ninja or nothing? Would you survive the shadows? Could you live by stealth, disappear at will, and strike before anyone knows you were there? Or would you crack under the pressure of shadow warfare? The choice is yours. Embrace the silent path of the ninja, or step into the light and become the hunted. Which would you choose? Comment below. Shinobi or samurai? If you've been captivated by this journey into the shadow world of the ninja, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our community of history explorers. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you have what it takes to survive as a shinobi in feudal Japan? Like this video if you want to see more historical deep dives with a twist, and don't forget to share it with anyone who's ever wondered about the true nature of ninja warfare. Until next time, stay vigilant and remember, the shadows are watching.